But let's move on to another thing I think we all can enjoy after watching Yankee Daddy go off, Teoscar Hernandez go off against them Yankees this past weekend. The current National League Player of the Week, Teoscar Hernandez, he says he wants to remain a Dodger. Not saying a Dodger for life, but he would like to remain a Dodger. He did speak with Bill Ladson of MLB.com, and I think I got a button somewhere. I think it's this button right there. There's the quote. I want to stay. I don't want to keep bouncing around the league, where he's at that point in his career where he might bounce around the league a little bit. But I feel good here, comfortable. This is a good chance for me to win. That's the most important thing for me. I would love to stay. So that's the quote ripped there from our friend of the show, Blake Harris. But that's the quote from Teo. He wants to remain in Dodger blue beyond the season, which I think all of us are really pining for. All of us would throw in a couple of extra bucks in the Dodger dog to keep Teo there. Kenny Chung says extend Teo now. Dodgers can make a qualifying offer, which they can. Teams are going to offer him the bag for sure, especially if he goes out and like they make it to the World Series. Let's just play future down the road. Let's play hypothetical. They make it to the World Series. He has a big series. He's going to get some money in there. He's going to have a lot of teams going after him. The defense is improved. Another one of the conversations that he did have with Bill Ladson of MLB.com. Good it's a good interview. Check it out if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about Teo. But I got to tell you, got to do a little housekeeping. I got to tell you about Bet Online. It's your number one source for the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Finals. That's what's going on right now in the sports season. Every stat, every matchup, even live odds when the games are being played. When the game's over, you can head on over to their online casino, get in on a game of blackjack, poker, unwind with one of the over 150 slot games they have. Bet Online. Head to the website today. Get in on the action. Do not forget to use the promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online. The game starts here. I think this was the right time for Teoscar to become a Dodger. You know, He's been around the league enough. He's been around long enough. He's kind of tasted a bit of the postseason, but he's never really had much of an opportunity there. You know, Toronto got a little bit better after he left. Seattle couldn't quite figure out how to remain good while he was there. Now he's here. Now he understands that this is an organization that always wins. And it's a mutual thing, too. It's like he wants to stay here, and I feel right now that they need him. This is a Dodgers team that needs him, not just for this year, but next year, year after that. You know, let's settle in a nice 4-year deal. Let's get him that AJ Pollock deal. Keep him around. You know, if things start falling apart or you run out of at bats for him somehow, some way, somewhere, you could trade him like Pollock. Just hopefully it's not for Craig Kimbrell. But we talked about this earlier. As Michael Negretti talks about it right now, it's Teo time. It should be always Teo time in LA, but we talked about it on Dodgers territory earlier. Asked Scott Scott Gearman about it. What's it going to take to keep Teo here, and why would he not stay, or however the hell I asked him. This is a team that needs Teoscar Hernandez this year and beyond. There's not a whole lot of outfield help coming up, unless you're really, really all the way in on James Outman figuring it out, Andy Pages continuing to grow, Josue DePaula somewhere down the road. He's probably 3 years away. If he's one of those guys that can put it together, and they say he has light tower power, they say he could defend, they say all this stuff, but you don't know until you know. You don't know until you see it at the big league level. You can't project big league success. And right now, Teoscar Hernandez kind of has put all the pieces together in his career to be at this point where he's a great clubhouse guy, by all accounts, a really, really good teammate, got the stats to back it up. He doesn't need to be in LA to be the number 3 hitter, the number 4 hitter. He's in a really, really perfect position for to continue succeed here, to continue to succeed and give the Dodgers lineup something they need. A 3-guy or a 4-hitter or a 5-hitter, a 6-hole hitter, even down as low as 7, but somebody you can still plug up higher in the lineup. You want him. He's somebody right now, especially you want at the plate. Like what NS said, that Teo has the exact type of character Dave Roberts wants in this clubhouse. I mean, right away, I think he endeared himself to most Dodgers fans by teaching Shohei Ohtani some Spanish about some fanaticos, teaching Yoshi Yama some more Espanol at spring training photo day. Love Teoscar Hernandez. Extension talks need to start now. I would love to see something in season, even though the Dodgers usually don't operate that way. But if he wants to stay here and the Dodgers need him, just make it happen. Just make it happen. But really, really cool, in my opinion, to see Teoscar Hernandez very open and saying, I would like to remain a Los Angeles Dodger. And hopefully they they honor him for that. Hopefully it's not just because he said it. The stats back it up as well. He's bringing his facts to the fight that he belongs in Dodger blue for a few more seasons.